friends, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of January the 10th to January the 16th. Okay, so let's get started by selecting an oracle card for the final guiding messages for Scorpio. And we'll save that for the end of the reading. And we'll jump right into the tarot cards and see what messages we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week ahead. January 10th to the 16th for Scorpio. Ooh. Ace of Cups coming out. 10 of Pentacles in reverse for the first row. Let's see here. What else? Ooh. Okay. We'll take them as they fall. All right. Usually I just take 4 cards for each row, but we got a 5th card there. Okay. So your first row is saying to me here that there is a new path opening up to you, a new emotional pathway, but you've almost got you're going to have to make a decision, as it always seems to be, right? You're going to have to make a decision on whether or not you can let go of the past and a bit of the present. Wow, that's no short order, Scorpio. We got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse with the 2 of Swords in reverse. So, I mean, I can't help but think that in the center here, because we've got 5 cards, the center card is the 2 of Swords. So you've got a difficult choice here. You've got a new opportunity that's going to take you away from something in the present that's very stable, or you could head into the past and try to really understand something again that was difficult to process the first time. So it seems like Scorpio is being taken on a journey here. This is going to change the way I read this spread because of these 5 cards coming out. I'm going to do a little different spread here for you. So you've got a choice, my dear Scorpios, coming right out of this. And it's a challenging choice. It's a choice that you're not sure how to make because it's going to involve you really needing to come into balance with the heart and the mind. Okay, and it's going to have to be a conscious choice. You're going to have to do this willingly. And it's either going to involve a new beginning in the present by stepping away from something, or jumping into the past to re-look at something again. It's interesting. This new path forward is on it's sort of on the vibe of gratitude and abundance. You're really redefining things in a new way for yourself, and you're taking the time to sort of re-look at yourself independent of this ending. Okay, so that's where we see the Emperor in reverse. So it's almost like Scorpio has a new shot at a new beginning here, but they've got to be able to sort of shift into a gratitude mindset to redefine this new path forward. Okay, looking at it as a loss or a lack is over. You're not about that. It's almost like you see this ending as a good thing. You know, you see this ending as a good thing. And so it's like you're trying to reestablish who you are now that this has come to a close. And that's proving to be a bit of a challenge for you. Okay, it's proving to be challenging, but you got the 4 of Swords in the middle again. So I feel like you're trying to, you're bringing stillness to your mind in order to understand this, which is what you need to do. So that's great, because you're not going to figure this out unless the mind is like still. You're not going to hear those intuitive messages in a really noisy environment in your mind. So you're being sort of guided to stillness in the mind here so that you can hear yourself think, in a sense, because you're redefining things for this new start. Now, in the pathway of going down the old path again, it's almost like you see the 3 of Wands in reverse right away, which to me says that's not for you. It's not. The 2 of Wands is right next to the 3 of Wands, and they're both reversed. Okay, so seeing this combination to me says go back to the drawing board. You need to go back to the crossroads and pick again. You know what I mean? You're not going to envision the future this by going into the past. So it's like, go back to being at a crossroads and choose a different path. I can't help it. Like, I know I shouldn't be giving you advice here, but the cards are leaning towards you going down this new path. You know, I can't help but think that you're being guided away from the past, Scorpio. As much as it's on your mind right now, it's not relevant anymore. I feel like this new path is going to bring about a completely different situation for you. One where you will bring closure to whatever you need to bring closure to, even though you're kind of overthinking a little bit. You almost need to surrender all of this overthinking action and to be grounded in the present. I feel like the problem here for you, Scorpio, is that you're trying to anticipate. You're trying to choose your path by anticipating outcomes. You can't. You can't anticipate the outcomes. You have no idea where these paths could lead. You've just got to go with the one that feels like it resonates to you the most right now. Because the now is all you have, Scorpio. You can't jump into the future and say, oh, okay, I'm going to pick this path because it has the most appropriate outcome, the outcome that I like the most. You know, the Hierophant is the last card here that shuffles out for you. So I feel like you are seeking truth, but it's almost like you're overthinking the endings, right? You're trying to predict the endings, but it's causing you to sort of get overwhelmed, and you're overthinking things, and it's like you're starting to actually be afraid of how things could go. So, and it's turning things upside down a little bit, Judgment in reverse. It's sort of, it's undoing anything that you're trying to do. You know, Temperance in reverse here, you're not mindful of the now. You're being guided back to square one so that you can pick a path, but picking that path based on what you see now and what you feel now. Page of Rods in reverse on the bottom of the deck, which makes me feel like, yes, you need to go back to the starting point and to sort of understand from the beginning again where you feel like you are really connecting to yourself without trying to anticipate the outcomes. That's not for you to do here. It's almost like you're trying to anticipate outcomes. Yeah, it's not almost. That is what you're trying to do. You're trying to anticipate what will be the outcome if I start this new path. What will be the outcome if I go down the path of the past. And I can't help but feel like this path of the past is tempting you because of a fear of missing out. There could be stuff happening in the people that resonate for you as being in the past. You might be seeing a lot of action in their lives. Maybe you're watching them on social media and you're like, oh, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of that. And it's sort of like this fear of missing out that's pushing you towards the past, or pulling you, I should say. But really, that's not where the truth lies. The truth of your path is in the present. And so you're being guided with this Four of Swords to really bring things into balance, Six of Pentacles, so that you can see the truth, Hierophant. And I feel like, to me, the Hierophant represents this idea of seeking truth through conventional means. So, you know, it's interesting. I feel like you're needing to stay in the present. You can't predict the future, and there's no sense running back to the past just because of a fear of missing out. You need to stay in the present, my dear Scorpio. You need to stay focused on the present. Let's clarify that Ace of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. There's the Ten of Pentacles upright. That's interesting. So a new start will sort of bring you a lot of prosperity, even from this ending. It's almost like I'm seeing this as a clarifier to say that this ending is leading to a new beginning, which will also bring you to the same sort of level of abundance and prosperity. So you can't go wrong by moving forward, right? You can't go wrong by moving forward, but there will be a lot of disputes and differences of opinions and conflict and clashing egos if you go down the path of the past. If you go down the path of the past, you're not going to understand anything any more than you do now. You're just going to be even more confused and conflict, on top of confusion, right? Now this Five of Pentacles with the Emperor, both in reverse. Let's clarify that. We've got the Two of Cups and the Six of Swords in upright. So this is positive to me. This is saying you're going to see yourself more clearly once you get distance from some of these old swords. Okay. And this, if you're not in a relationship already, this could lead to a new union for you. So, you know, the path of moving forward seems to be the one that you're being guided towards. It's a path of healing and a path of maybe union with someone else, or you sort of calling back those pieces of yourself that got fractured by this past path. That's hard to say, past path. Yeah, you're being guided towards healing and seeing eye to eye with yourself on new terms once you've gotten distance from some of these old energies. Now, this 3 and 2 of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, there's the Fool in reverse to clarify both cards. And to me, that says that this is not the start. That's a false start. When I see the Fool in reverse, I feel like it's a false start. It's not true. It's not a true start for you to go to the past. This is about ego. This is your ego having a fear of missing out moment, Scorpio. Don't run back to the past. I'm sorry, I'm being bossy, but don't run back to the past. Stay in the now and move forward. Stay in the now and move forward. Overthinking is not going to guide you. You need to feel Queen of Pentacles action. Energy action. You need to feel the Queen of Pentacles energy here, which is one that's self-reliant. I feel like you're waiting on an outcome and overthinking consequences because maybe you don't think you're self-reliant and self-sufficient. Maybe you think that you need to partner up, or you need this energy from the past to support you. You don't. You've got this. You're Scorpio. You can do anything. You know, I feel like maybe you're just caught up in the feelings here, Scorpio. You're caught up in the feelings, yes. Because whatever this was in the past, it was rough. 3 of Swords, but it's over now. It's over now. But why go back to what hurt you? I almost feel like I want to say that to you. Like, don't go back to what broke you. You know, you healed from that. There you go. Look at that. 10 of Swords with the Tower. You have healed from the past. You saw the truth. It got you. And then everything shifted. So why go running back to this and this? No, 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 no. You need to stay in the present, my dear. There's the Moon on the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. You don't see the whole picture yet. So don't go running. Stay here in reflection. You know what? If you feel tempted to make a decision that's impulsive, hold back. Be the Queen of Pentacles, right? Don't be impulsive. Think about grounding first. Think about what happened here. What are you afraid you're missing out on? You're missing out on this? This got you once. You don't need it again. Scorpio, stay in the present, Scorpio. Let's see what's your oracle card. Soul retrieval. Interesting. Deep soul healing. Yes, that's what you need. A deep soul healing with the goddess Isis. Now let me read you the message from the book. For this card, soul retrieval, deep soul healing. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming the pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Didn't I say that? Like you're calling back the pieces of yourself that got fragmented. I said that when I saw these two cards. The you can't see them, sorry, I'm holding them funny. The 2 of Cups with the 6 of Swords. Yep, you're being sent here on purpose so that you can call back everything back to the self. But that doesn't mean you go back to the past, Scorpio. Oh my goodness, this is so perfect, this oracle message. It's perfect. Did you know that pieces of you can be trapped in the past? That in traumatic experiences and in relationship, even those long since gone, because part of your power remains with another. This can happen because of permission subconsciously given for them to hold a piece of your spirit. Then the time comes for such permissions to be revoked. And that's where you are right now. And the pieces of the self to be reclaimed and restored to the soul. Oh, holy moly. Exactly. This master healer, the goddess Isis of deep soul restoration, guides you to make peace with the past and reclaim the lost pieces of your soul now. I'm going to say that again. Isis guides you to make peace with the past and reclaim the lost pieces of your soul now. But that doesn't mean you go running back to the past for fear of missing out. You're able and capable to heal yourself by forgiving and reclaiming your spirit. Okay? So it's almost like you have to forgive the past, not go back to it. Just forgive it and move forward, right? Moving forward by reclaiming all of those pieces of yourself back for healing. Instead of staying trapped in an energetic field that doesn't serve you, this one from the past, you are being called to release that and open yourself up to this new path here, this one where you can heal yourself and that you will gain strength in this process. Forgive whatever you need to forgive, right? To bring that wholeness back to yourself here, this deep soul cleaning. Oh, just a beautiful, beautiful message to really wrap up your reading here, Scorpio. Stay on the path forward. Call back those pieces of yourself without putting yourself back in those environments, right? Bring back so that you can see yourself again, whole and clear. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Makes sense over here. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it at that. If this has resonated for you and you would like a personal reading, you can find my email in the description below, along with a listing of the readings that I'm currently offering. And as always, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and watching. And we'll see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends.